No.
Like yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? When this acting thing and I reach a certain level to be invited to certain celebrities shows to just talk. One show I'm not gonna do is cold balls. I'm not gonna sit in no tub and talk in the ice with cold water. Cause you know why? Cause when I was a kid, our gas got cut off and we had to do that shit for 2 months.
Oh.
Taking the cold bath.
Ooh.
What I look like doing that shit on purpose? So Kevin Hart, thank you in advance. I'm not going to that shit.
Welcome to the Just Acting Up show, ladies and gentlemen. I know we was off for a week, but we back in it again. I don't know what song that is, something like that, some type of rap song, but it's all good and gravy. I'm your host, Joffy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for locking in. Don't forget, we got Big Chris in the building. Big Chris, say what's up to the people, man.
What's up? What's up? I'm here. I'm in the building. Yeah. How's that? Trying a little something different.
Ain't nothing wrong with trying something different, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. And y'all got to say what's up to Mike. Mike said what's up to the people. What's up, Mike?
What's up? What's up? What's up, people?
We got a great show for y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I know we was off for a week, but we're back at it again. I don't know if it's a song like that or something. I don't know. But we're going to get into it. We got some stuff going on in the great city of Houston, Texas. What has A-Bob been up to? Governor Hot Wheels, he at it again. It's always something with this dude. Every week, man. Always something. But despite all that, we're going to get into some sports news. We're going to talk about who screwed themselves over for a hefty contract. So stay locked in, stay tuned for that. And entertainment news. What is Michael B. Jordan doing? Did you check out the What Up series? All that and more on the Just Acting Up show. Y'all stay tuned, stay locked in. All right. I'm ready. TD Jakes, what do you say? Get ready. Okay, y'all don't mind me. I'm sorry. Well, TD Jakes, man. Bishop. Okay, man. So, Governor Hot Wheels, man, this dude is always on it, y'all. So, before we get into all the shenanigans of what goes down in the state of Texas, city of Houston, y'all see how I'm messing up today, but it's all good. What I want y'all to do is like, comment, share, and subscribe for our channel. And leave a comment, because we like talking to y'all. We like having a conversation with y'all, man. So go ahead and do that for us. Tell your friends about us, the Just Acting Up show. We got some great interviews coming up soon.
Oh, yeah, some big interviews.
Oh, yeah. You got big things coming.
You want to know who's coming? You got to tune in to see who's coming.
Yeah.
And then share it with everybody. You get something good when you get blessed. You don't just hold it all in. You gotta share it with some people. Bless the other people.
Yeah, it's free. It's free. Yeah, share it. He doing praise dancing.
I know, right?
Share them blessings. I know we gonna wake up and have touch this morning, man.
Yeah.
You can't receive the blessing with a closed fist.
We need it.
Great show. And to your streaming service for you to share. Okay, let me stop.
Come on, Pastor.
Come on, Pastor.
Can I get a witness?
Pastor Chris.
You want to like, follow, and subscribe.
Come on, Pastor.
It don't cost you nothing. It's
Take your time.
$99.
Take your time.
Can I get a witness?
Take your time, Pastor.
You know my heart. I'm goofy.
Yes, Lord. Please, Lord. Please do not. Please give us those blessings, please, Lord. Oh my God. So let's get into this real quick. So the Texas mask mandate, man. Let me see. So what's going on with A-Bob? We all know, of course. So first of all, before we really get into this, so everybody who has a kid that's in school right now, hearts and prayers to them, hearts and prayers to your family, because it's so many things that's going on. This is the new normal. But I ain't just gonna say normal. It's the new craziness and shenanigans that we all got to deal with. So hearts and prayers to you and your family, and your children as they embark on the new year for school and education. There's already so many things that we all have to worry about that goes on with the schools. So this just is another thing right here that's been thrown at it with the masks and with can my kids wear a mask? Somebody else's kids might get sick, but the teachers might get sick, and then everybody wants to throw in this thing about, they're gonna charge you and probably fire you for wearing this mask. Sir, we are people, we are human. Anybody can get sick, and we all know for who has a kid, any parent that has a kid knows that if the kid gets sick, you gonna get sick.
Oh
yeah. Because some kids just don't have the whole where and know with all with touching or doing this and their friends, right. And you just never know. So hearts and prayers with that, seriously. So, and I pray and hope that there will be no school shootings. I pray and hope that there will be no other craziness. So keep in contact with your kids and with the school systems, because it's getting crazy out here. So
yeah, the numbers keep going up, and there's people still fighting this vaccine. So I was one of them. I'm not gonna lie and say that I wasn't too sold on the vaccine, but man, you put so much other stuff in your body that you don't know. Also too, someone raised a great point that I saw on Instagram. His wife is fighting stage 4 breast cancer, and she had to go in there and get something drained. And she was supposed to be in there for 3 days, and they discharged her 2 days. And he was upset about it because COVID patients is just, taking up all the room, taking up all the beds. And, he was like, man, if you're not going to take a shot, that's your right. You don't have to. But whatever comes behind that, you deal with that at home, because you making the people that need to be in the hospital for other unrelated COVID situations, they can't, because people just refuse. They dealing with that, and people just refuse to take the shot. So I understand it. I get it. And your choice is your choice, but we all got to live with our consequences, our choices. So yeah, what it is.
That's crazy, man. That's why, like I said, we put so much other stuff in our bodies that you don't know. These over-counter medicines, you don't know what all that's in there. And it just seemed, when I took it back in spring, it just seemed like the better risk at the time, and I'm glad I did take it.
Yeah, I took my first shot. I took the first one. I go back and take it in the beginning of the month. So,
Now here's the thing. Even though you are vaccinated, I still move like I'm not vaccinated. I may be, I try not to be so lenient, because just because you're vaccinated, you can still get it, and you can still pass it on to others. So still, so I still choose to wear my mask, even though I don't have to. I still choose to wear my mask.
Right.
Very true. Very true. And I'll be getting my shot soon, because like I said, I was one of the people who had COVID, so I was skeptical of it. So I just wanted to wait kind of like a year or so, and that year has passed. I had mine. I got diagnosed with COVID July 4th weekend, and it trickled on down into August or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my shot. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. You just want to be on the right side of, it just comes down to it. Like, you're gonna have to get the shot regardless. Well, not regardless, but I have a feeling that it's going to take that next step and getting that all done from what it looks like what the world is doing.
Yeah, because it's gonna make it hard for you to move around.
Pretty much.
Jobs, pretty much.
It's gonna be. I'm pretty sure they're gonna lean into having those cards. You have to have your vaccination cards, so kind of like an ID.
Yeah.
Let me see your vaccination card. Let me see this.
Yeah. Sad to say, it is what it is. I understand why people don't want to take it, but I understand both sides of the fences. Right. So it's up to you.
My only thing is, like, you see like I know people that work in nursing and healthcare, but you see the situations and how stressed the system is.
Yeah.
Like what is the doubt when you like we're seeing that, you're seeing the effects of what's happening with this disease. Oh, well, not disease or whatever this virus was going on. Like you're seeing the hospitals overflowed, and I seen a story the other day. Dude got shot 6 times and he can't have his surgery because he's trying to wait on the COVID stuff. But, it's like
Goodness gracious.
you're seeing how it's affecting it, but you're still like, well, I don't know. I think it's a conspiracy. Like, no,
exactly. Yeah.
Like I think it's past the conspiracy point. I think there's some it got some legs. I think it's real.
Man.
Listen, like, let me tell you something. Like I told you guys last weekend, people that decide not to take it, I mean, they have their own points and they have their own reasons, religious wise, and I respect that. I respect that totally.
Yeah.
But some people, they're still, if you're still sitting here saying that it's the government, it's this and that and the third, you haven't had those problems hit you at your front door when it come down to this virus. I really, really, really strongly believe that you have not had those problems hit you at the front door. I have had 2 family members that I know that had to go into the hospital. And when it's your own wife, they get it. Although I wasn't scared too much, but then when you find out you got COVID, you don't know what to expect because you don't know how strong your immune system is until it's compromised.
Right.
So if you've been walking around and your immune system and you feel like you this and that, wait till you get this virus and you're really gonna see if your immune system is compromised or not. But hey man, like I said, your choice is your choice, but it's beyond conspiracy theories now.
Take it from me and Mike, and take it from me when I say that I had it, and because everybody's body is different. Some people get all their symptoms, some people don't. Some people live through it. Some people don't. When it hits you, it fucking hits you.
Yeah.
It ain't fun. When I say I woke up crying every morning, like saying, thank God for giving me another chance, man. I'm serious.
And by the way, my wife has to do these things called hospital runs because she works at a jail. So, last time she was in there and with a COVID patient, there was beds with people bodies and sheets over their bodies. It was gone. It was like rolls of that. And the nurse was like, if only people could see, like they need to come, the video, the media, the news, they need to come and see what's going on in the hospital. People would not second guess to go get that vaccination.
Right. You gotta have some level of discernment. At what point does your discernment kicks in? Like, okay, let me really take this seriously and not feed into the propaganda. The propaganda, that's what's keeping, because the media takes any disease issue, whatever, they're gonna, it's gonna be somebody's putting those theories and stuff out there for their own game, to have a story, to have something to talk about, to
right.
Use your common sense. When does that kick
in? Yeah. Exactly. When does your common sense kick in? I mean, mine's kicked in because if you go back on the show, I have said once before that is the Walking Dead virus, vaccine, and I'm not taking it. Blase, 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 blase. But man, you can't deny the numbers. Numbers do not lie. Houston, Texas is in the red state right now, and it's happening. So.
And our governor do not care about us.
Governor Autobot, that's his name.
I need to look up and see. Has he always been in a wheelchair? Like what?
He had some kind of accident, I think, or something. I'm not sure. Back in the day, but yeah, he's always been in a wheelchair.
I want to find out what happened, man. I'm like, dude, what happened, brother? I mean,
who hurt you?
Yeah, like seriously, like mentally, physically, or what happened to where it's like you just
we not closing down.
We ain't closing. Yeah.
No, man. If you get him, they're transitioning into how he put that mask mandate into effect, where he wanted to fine people, city officials who order a mask mandate. Like what? Like why? They're trying to protect us. Like
man. I know, right?
Yeah, man. And I know people talking about the mask won't fully protect you. Well, look, I would rather give myself a larger percentage or whatever that can protect me than having no percentage. So
it's that freedom. Freedom. It's my freedom. My freedom.
I think he got power.
Freedom.
I feel like he trying to flex his muscle.
It's my freedom. That's my freedom rights to not take no damn shot. It's my freedom about the mask. I won't.
And it be the same people that be crying like, man, I need help. Be begging, give me everything you can to get me better.
Yeah. What was that?
It could have been prevented.
Yep.
Kev on stage had a moment. Shout out to Kev on stage, man. He had a video where the pastor was going off saying, "We don't need the mask. We got Jesus." And everybody like, ah. I'm like, okay, so I respect anybody religion. Yes, I go to church when I can and read the word and everything else. But however, God did also give you common sense. And
yeah, he did.
Same thing like with that one pastor or whoever was who jumped in that lion's den, the real lion's den, it is real. I can't remember the whole person's name verbatim, who jumped in and messed around with that lion and said, God gonna protect me.
Really?
And that lion went to work.
Oh my.
Oh man.
Well, sense ain't coming either. I mean, I'm just saying, jumping in a lion's den.
You're not gonna protect me. God also did give you common sense. I mean,
I'm just trying to see what scenarios like he thought that was a good idea. Like,
he probably watched Tiger King or something like that. I saw that dude that have them pet tigers and lions and stuff. So I'm like, all right.
He must have been watching Lion King. These ain't them lions.
No.
These lions will claw you.
I'm telling you. And I don't care.
He must have thought it was the lion from the Wizard of Oz or something.
And lion dove out that window. But
yeah.
Let me tell y'all something, man. I don't care how many of these videos we see with these people showing that they got these lions and tigers and all that as animals or pets and treat them and take care of them. What goes on off the camera, I'm pretty sure they don't show it all the time. Them lions have some moments where they said, I am a lion, I'm a tiger. That he could have damn near killed you and took you out. They ain't gonna show the bad. So anybody that feel the need to do that, God also gave you common sense. So do your research. That's how I'm saying. Do your research. Turn the internet off. Well, you gotta have the internet to do your research, but it's the social media. It just makes it so much of. If you take it, this is gonna happen. If you don't, this is gonna happen. So you really don't know. Yeah.
But you have to make your own path. Do your research. And that's it.
Yeah.
Go to your local Walgreens. Talk to the people at Walgreens. Tired of y'all motherfucker.
Even when I took mine, I did a lot of research, like, because I took the Pfizer, and I was like, okay, which one seems to be doing good? Because that's when they start talking about the variants and stuff. I was like, okay, Pfizer one seemed to be holding up good against the newer strains that's coming. Okay, so I was like, okay, I feel comfortable taking this one, but I researched the mess out of it up to the very point when they stuck the needle in my arm. I was on the phone, like, still looking at stuff.
You did your job. Me, on the other hand, I was like, I asked my wife, which one you took? All right, that's the one. Where did you go? I asked the one I'm gonna go.
I asked the guy, I said, who? What's your name? Okay, give me the shit. Like, what's your last name? Just in case something happened to me. Coming for you. But no, I'm still okay. I ain't turned to a zombie. I ain't got no third arm,
Yeah. Hopefully I get my superpowers when that happens. So
the biggest number of it all is the people that's unvaccinated is the ones that's in the hospital right now. So that's a fact.
Stop playing games with that stuff, man. Stop playing games. Speaking of playing games, man, so we just gonna be going through it next month on September. How many days we got to September? It's the 14th. I know this show gonna air on a certain day, so this is crazy. So Texas is the first state to making buying sex a felony. Will this help trafficking victims? So pretty much,
yes,
y'all gonna be charged for clapping some cheeks.
I think that's good. I mean, it's about time, because especially in this day and age with sex trafficking, Like it makes sense. I'm surprised it took that long for that to even, become a law like that, a felony. So
it was a misdemeanor in the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, so with this article right here, I found this article on you can just pull it up. Pretty much Texas first state making the sex trafficking a felony. So it says, while some experts say the law reflects a new wave of systematic reform and could help traffic sex workers by deterring demand, others say it misses the mark and instead will further tie the victims up in the legal system.
Damn.
Man, dude. So the article goes on and says, Texas charted new legal territory by becoming the first state to make buying sex a felony, a move signaling a crucial change in how the justice system has long approached prostitution. The state unanimously passed HB 1540, which was signed into law by Governor Greg Abbott in June to crack down on so-called Johns who pay for sex in an attempt to shift punitive blame away from those who engage in prostitution, many of whom are often victims of trafficking. The law goes into effect September 1st. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's about time they did that, because it's like, and I think it's smart to make that a felony because, if there's no customers for, that kind of like, when we're selling drugs, if there's no customers to sell the drugs to, where they gonna go?
That ain't gonna stop nothing.
I was trying to make it make sense.
That ain't gonna stop nothing. Where there's a will, there's a way. They gonna figure out a way. They gonna figure out a way. I remember when they shut down Backpage, they shut that down. They just moved to another website.
Man.
They just moved to a whole nother website. Craigslist shut that down too. It's a lot of dating apps I read where they're doing it at now.
Wow.
So it ain't gonna stop. Snapchat is, oh man, I expect Snapchat is a haven. It is a haven. I'm like, oh, okay, I get a friend request and I'm like, what? Is that what you here for? Delete?
Yes.
Get you out of here. What?
Man, they said it's going down, man. They when that certain itch happens,
that itch.
It's a will in the way. Yeah, that itch.
Yeah, when that itch happens.
Well, I guess the best way to say it then, mate. Well, they taking the lease away one way of them trafficking girls, so now
Yeah,
they got to work a little harder to try to
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, but what you about to say, Chris?
I just say I think it's a positive in that direction. I guess on the fight against sex trafficking.
Yeah, on the fight against sex trafficking, absolutely, absolutely, for that. Yeah, of course. I strongly believe that. But when it comes down to Mr. John wants to trick out some cash because it's payday, that shit ain't gonna stop. That ain't gonna stop.
Man, like y'all, man, it's
payday. He go to the strip club. He trying to find him something. That ain't gonna stop.
Man, dude, the world we live in, man, it's just, ooh, man, I'm praying for us. September gonna be just that month, man. You got the gun law that's about to get passed, and you can't pay your $40 to clap some cheeks on the streets. So
your little 60. Somebody said on Say Cheese, the price of PUSSY is gonna be high in Houston. It's gonna be high in Texas.
Oh man, it's already hard enough to get a good date in Texas. Cause everybody that's another story for another time. But man,
those poor guys. Those poor guys. It's gonna be $1 trillion for you, buddy.
Yeah, man. Oh man, it's gonna be high. Like, I don't know what this to tell you. I mean, stop. Try to find the right woman for you, and
not being so damn thirsty.
Yeah. Looking for water in the desert.
Hey, but when you get that tap, you get that tap. When you get that tap on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Come here. Come
Don't,
here.
don't be that guy. What's that guy? What movie was that? Players Club.
Oh.
Don't be Myron. Myron, what are you doing here? Don't be Myron.
Oh, this is where you live? Like, no, man. And it's gonna get to a point where they don't start asking y'all. It's gonna get to the point where they're gonna start asking these Johns for that vaccine. You got your vaccine card?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
What's that Shannon Sharp mean?
Yeah. The world is changing. The world is changing.
Shout out to all the people at the head of fighting against sex trafficking, man. I think that was a big win.
Yeah, it was. Not to downplay that, because yes, that's a big win. Because I know at one point, I think it was last year or the year before, Atlanta was the top of kidnapping and sex trafficking going on. It was the top of that. So shout out to them, because they've been fighting the fight. They've been fighting that fight, and that's a noble thing that they're doing.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, I really do. All jokes aside, hearts and prayers, everybody is dealing with that, is going through with that, and hope people get out of that and get some help, because it's like you said, some crazy times, man. Crazy time.
Yep. And Nate, all the Nates out there, like, gonna set it off for all the Nates. You remember Nate on Set It Off? All you Nates, you are warned. Okay? Okay? You are warned. Yeah. Mr. Nate, I am in the bind and you ain't trying to hear that. You are warned, homeboy.
Come on now. All right, so moving forward. So shout out to the US of A. I mean, we live here.
So, we're here, James.
We are here.
Why do we need to shout out our own home? Hey, shout out to my home.
That boy Kevin Durant said, man, Kendrick Perkins, shout out to Uncle Kendrick, man, and Team USA bringing home the gold, man. So, had a lot of dollars naysayers out there. I know we talked about it, saying, man, Team USA going through it, but they ride the wave and pulled it off, and hey, what else can I say? So brought home the gold, man.
Yeah, we came from behind. We was losing the medal race, but with all the stuff going on with Simone Biles and Team USA basketball was looking pretty rocky, but everybody pulled it out. We pulled out with the most gold medals, because we are that country. I mean, let's be real.
We are. As crazy as this country is, man, we excelling in something. So,
but it's so crazy that when we was losing and we was like number 3 at one point with the most gold medals, it was all the other countries was like rejoicing, like, yeah, we got America on the ropes, and then America was feeling like they was a bunch of losers. Oh man, we go number 3 and blah blah blah. Like, man, there's gonna be something that you're not gonna be good at. I mean, I know basketball for us, because we have the top players in the world, we expected to win the gold every single time. Like, there's no excuse. Our basketball players are literally billionaires. We got 2, Michael Jordan and LeBron. Currently, basketball player LeBron is a billionaire, and then we got millionaires behind him. So, yeah, hell yeah, we expect to win that. But shit, if we don't win from archery, it's okay. If we don't win from archery, that's fine. God damn it.
Yeah, man.
Canoeing. We don't win from canoeing.
Is that even
man.
What is it, Chris?
I say backgammon. I don't even think that's in there, but
yeah, that's probably in there. If I'm not mistaken, I think wall ball was in there too, I guess.
Wall ball.
Extreme canoeing. Oh, damn, we lost.
Man, tell me, man. Oh, who else is shout out to Tamara Mensah. I think that's how you pronounce her name. But she of course she dominated in her gold in the women's 68 kg freestyle wrestling. So shout out to her. And then she also received a $250,000 to buy a food truck for her mother, Shonda Wells. So yeah, man. She keep winning. So shout out to her.
In that same vein, got a shout out to my girl Allison Felix, the most decorated. Now she's now the most decorated female track athlete in Olympic history. Yeah, because she's won. Let's see, she's 35-year-old California native. She won the bronze in the women's 400-meter race in the Olympics, and with her winning that makes her the most decorated female track athlete.
That's what's up.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. So moving over to basketball news, man. So shout out to the Houston Rockets. I think they lost their last summer league game against the Raptors. Don't quote me on that. But man, we got some promising young talent, bro. Like they look good. I don't know if they're going to trade John Wall and Eric Gordon, but sometimes you get those rookies who are like ahead of the pack a bit.
Right.
Not saying that they really are because we haven't played yet, but they look nice. They look good. They look like
I think they should make that trade for John Wall. Not for John Wall, but like John Wall and Eric Gordon. Yeah, put them on the team where they can win. I can see Eric Gordon doing well with the Lakers. That's just my opinion. But yeah, we need some fresh. Like we need a whole new start. We just need fresh legs, and we just need a fresh look. And yeah, the Rockets do look good. It look very promising this year. I'm not saying that they're gonna go to like no championship or nothing like that, but it's really gonna show how we did good in the draft. So
yeah,
there you go. You stay down until you come up.
Already.
It was time, man. And I agree with you. I think they should go ahead and trade Eric Gordon and John Wall if they can. I know John Wall is one of the highest paid. I think he like number 3 or 4. He up there at the top list of paid NBA players right now. So it'll be kind of hard to move his contract. But just start with fresh, man. Let these young guns get up in there because I'm telling you, we all played basketball before, after our prime, or whatever you can say. Mm-hmm. And the way how I run is a whole lot different than what them younger kids run. So I'm like, hey, man, I don't know if you're going to be able to keep up, brother.
Yeah, I went from an outside shooter to a post player real quick.
Real quick. Real quick. When them knees and stuff and them ankles, I just said that off of air. When you get a certain age in your 30s, boy, you wake up and it feel like a bag of Doritos.
That's the reason I don't play street ball no more, because last time I played street ball, went for a rebound, came down kind of hard on somebody's foot.
Man.
Yeah. Yep, I'm time to retire from basketball. Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes, it gets to that point. Sometimes, man, you like, man, I can't do it no more. I just can't. So you got to put it up. It's only like last time I played, somebody said, man, we're going to play full court. I said, y'all can have that. Like, come on, man, we're about to get the game. No. You can have that. Half court, bro.
Exactly.
But anyway.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, straight up, man. But another basketball news, this dude took the L, bro. I don't know if I feel bad for. I don't know. How do y'all feel if you were Dennis Schroeder? How would you feel right now? Because you missed that bag. You could have been on the team with LeBron and Russ and all these other greats when they retire, and you missed that bag. 4 years, man.
Potentially getting a ring, because that's what they pushing for. It's either a ring or bust this year.
Yeah.
I thought they would have got Chris Paul in the mix some kind of way, but they couldn't pull it off. But
I thought
Dennis Schroeder, he need more people. Everybody getting fired. Everybody, I don't care. You fired, the assistant fired, the janitor fired, the vendor selling ice cream outside, they fired. I don't even know he don't work for me.
Everybody fired. Dude,
Yeah.
like how you, like how I would have straight up, I would have jumped on that. Like you like there is no. It gets to a point in time where you just say, okay, I don't want to try to negotiate any more deals. I think this is well. I don't think I know this is it. So
I mean, even if you take the ring aspect out of it, trying to get a ring, financially, it would make sense.
$70 million.
Right, it's higher than the contract he currently on. Because he signed for like a 1-year deal that's not even close to what he would have got. So financially, it would have made more sense as well. So, like I said, everybody getting fired.
yeah,
So, my brother. So you fired too.
yeah, you fired everybody.
Yeah, he has some bad people in his corner. They
Fine, everybody. That's all I'm saying.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's $70 million, bro.
Mama, I love you, but you're fired.
Yeah,
everybody.
Grandma, you fired, Grandma.
Yeah, you fired too, Grandma. Me too, baby. Yeah, get out.
You fired. You get out. You get out.
Laid all the women out there.
$84 million. I'm sorry. 84. Decision to turn down $84 million from the Lakers.
Ooh, Lord.
Yeah, and you know what's so sad about sports? The whole idea is when you get, it's not the sad part, it's a goal. So when you get into the league, you get in to work your way up to get contracts like that kind of money. Yeah. It will last you. You do it right, it's gonna last you all the way to after basketball. Investments or whatever the case may be with that. But you pray for contracts like that, and for you to turn it down, like how many more years you think you got in the NBA?
Or where injury can happen like that.
Exactly. I don't know how old the young man is, but to play $15 million. No, I'm sorry. It's they got Boston got him for $5.9 million.
Yeah, for 1 year.
For 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah, you over there with James. Well, dude, come on.
No, in Boston, that's Jalen. I forgot who was out on that team.
Tatum.
Tatum. Yeah. He's
another. I mean, Boston got a nice. They got a nice squad. They got a decent squad, but it's just the fact that you got to go up against the Brooklyn Nets and James Harden. You got to go against the who else is over there?
The Bucks.
The Bucks, of course, can't throw shade on the champions. Then Philly is still up there. So I mean, you just made a bad decision, man. You made a bad decision. You better go off this year.
And then
that's his only option. Go off this year.
Yeah, you better ball out this year, and then next year for free agency, you better hope. You better hope.
27 years old. He's 27. 27. Come on, man.
What?
And since we talking about decisions and NBA, just got to touch on PJ Washington for a second.
Oh, yes.
PJ Washington, he's saying he got finessed by Miss Brittany Renner. He's 22. The Instagram model Brittany, I think she's like 29, and allegedly she broke up with him, and after 2 weeks after having the baby, and then put that $200K child support on him.
Is that true though?
Yeah, so rumor has it that he has to pay $200K a month. She had filed for divorce 2 weeks after having the baby, and they said it was a whole finesse game, but he's saying it's all cap. So
all cap. Well, we're gonna be waiting on to see if it's cap or not, man. Because if it is true, my heart goes out to young fella.
But then she also came out with a video where she said, if you want to come up on the check, fuck an athlete. They don't wear condoms. She said that. She said that.
I mean, being in certain industries, we know the territory. It comes with the terrorist. He just, again, somebody that needed more people around him. The school, because he's young. A lot of this is new to him. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have the right people in your corner that's gonna let you know like the game, because it's a game out there. You know what I'm saying, that people playing.
Bro, he needed common sense. He needed common sense. It was right in front of you. You know, it's kind of like he failed the open book test. That man failed the open book test.
They had a whole TV show about what was it? The game. The game.
Yeah, she has a whole book. She has a whole book, and that video, what she said that 2-3 years ago.
Man,
come on, man.
But then again, he probably seen Brittany Renner was like, you know what, I'm gonna risk it all.
Oh no!
He probably was like, you know what? He probably was like, I ain't gonna be that dude. You know how dudes think. We all guys here. We know, like, yeah, that may happen to him. That ain't gonna happen to me.
That ego hits you. Like you find out that whole saying, I'm gonna risk it all. Look, people need to really look into it when you say, I'm gonna risk it all. Do you really want to risk it all?
Well, it's just like a tweet, like how he said before. He said, when someone tell you who they are, you better believe them.
Yep.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, man. I mean,
shit.
I mean, just saying. But even with that right there, it puts the thought into your head of like how she really is. Even if it like
2 weeks.
That's scary, man.
And they married.
That's scary, bro.
Yeah, they say she filed for divorce 2 weeks after having the baby.
And that's what I'm saying. People got to understand the value of marriage. Like, listen, it's not gonna be what they call it, roses and butterflies and bunnies and no.
All that, no, man.
No. It's going to be some work. It's going to be a lot of compromising, a lot of understanding. It's some work. Me and my wife can sit down and watch and write a book. It's gonna take some work because it's two personalities colliding with each other every day.
Yeah, that's what I be saying too, man. It's like, boy.
So you better know what you're getting into.
That's
all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you better, like I said, that TD Jakes book I read where he said it's really a business. You got to really sit down, look at every little thing, every fine detail, and try to figure that shit out. I'm telling you, man, it is not a game.
No, it's not.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, there's a reason why that Basketball Wives TV show was created, and these are women that that took the money from these basketball players that was out on the floor. You out on the floor every night, scoring, making plays, all this. You're getting paid a good large amount of money, but after basketball is over, it's over. And you better hope that you grab something to where you can do outside of basketball. So to keep the royalties coming.
It's just one of those things, just with life in general, you know. About the relationships we create, you know, making sure they're genuine, making sure, you know, if you're going to be, especially if you're going to marry somebody, just make sure, you know, you got to go through the process of just really understanding and knowing who that person, know who you marry, you know.
I don't think people look at it forever.
Right.
I don't think they think of the concept of forever, like forever.
No.
This is what it is. Forever, ever. Like Safari was like forever. Yeah, it's forever.
Forever.
I don't even want to talk about Safari.
I mean, let's be real about it. Let's take the marriage and let's take the wedding and all that out the way in the pretty ring. Hey man, if that person is sick and they can't wipe their ass, guess who's gonna have to do it? You.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
if your wife, knock on wood, your wife is dying of breast cancer, and guess who's gonna have to give her her medicine, take her to her treatments, be on her side with chemotherapy? You.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Factoid.
That's the dirtiest. That's the side that people don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about that.
No, they don't want to talk about that. And boy, we about to get into a whole different.
Yeah, we finna get to a whole thing. I'm just.
That's the definition of ride or die right there, for real, for real.
For real, exactly. Only ain't.
Yeah, I'm about to go. This is about to be the Just Acting episode. Relationships at the bottom because I'm about to get to all.
I give you a great example. When I got in my car accident, I had very choice words for the guy, but then after a while, I said, "Hey man, just go ahead on and give me your information and let's move on." But when my wife pulled up, it was all out of my hands.
It's above me now.
It's above me now. She gave that man a whole other goddamn conversation. It was getting on his ass. You want to get my that's my him. So hey, child, we got a dog. You gonna mess up everything, like boy. Yep. That's exactly what she said. Now, if you don't have that on your side and that doesn't happen, I don't know what to tell you. You need to evaluate your relationship. That's all what I'm gonna say. Take your time, young man. You need to take your time, young ladies and young men. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Yeah.
And if you're an affluent person of affluence, discernment, you gotta have to let that discernment kick in. You know, wise man seeks counsel. If you're unsure, talk to some people. Yeah. You know, get some counseling. Yeah. I'm get some advice.
Yes. Find the right marriage counsel.
Cause you rich niggas is losing in these damn courtrooms. 200K?
unless you Jeff Bezos.
I mean, he had to give up 500 million.
And an island.
Yeah.
He just happened to have it. But 500 million is still 500 million. That's a loss regardless.
Oh man. Yeah, I think we done here.
Next,
let's move on.
We not. We get Texans Comedy Hour. Before we move on from sport. Before we move on and close this segment out. But our brother Watson, number 4, over there on Kirby, he had a moment. Not a moment like Dennis Schroeder is having.
It was closer to like R. Kelly moment.
Ooh, boy.
So that moment was fun. He had an Isaiah Carey moment. That's what he had. He had an Isaiah Carey moment. He walked out there like, and the funny, you know this man is tired. You know he's tired because he's been with us for so long, so you know how it is with the media coverage and you, Deshaun Watson. I guess today it was just it. It was 90-something degrees outside. Man, what's high here for? What you want? What you need? We do the same shit every day.
Y'all don't get tired of this shit?
Y'all don't get tired of this shit? Tired. That man tired. He had an Isaiah Carey moment. Tired of these big ass fucking flies, goddamn old country ass shit.
That boy switched up on you real quick. Every time you see Isaiah Carey on the Isaiah Factor, and his IG is 2 different completely people, you get the professional Isaiah Carey. He talked with his smooth Marco Spoon voice, and he's like, well, this is what happened with this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Isaiah Factor at 11. But no, that moment, everybody know what video we talking about. Yeah. That boy had that frog on. That boy said, out there in his hot ass sun. Right now in the country.
You know, true story. I asked him about that one day, about that story, because I seen it. This was back when Cleveland show was still current. You know, it was filming current episodes, and they had did a little snippet of that on the Cleveland show, and I sent it to him. I was like, "Yo, they they did this on the Cleveland show." He's like, "Oh, that's good. I get paid every time they show that clip." So wow. They love it.
Goddamn fucking flies, this old country ass motherfucker. That's how Deshaun Watson, he get in this car every day and get on highway 610 or whatever, 288 coming from the county. Like, these old country ass motherfuckers, man, move your ass.
Yeah, he is from the Midwest, right?
Yeah, he tired. He tired of y'all, man.
He said, everywhere I go, you mother reporters all around me, filming me. Y'all don't get tired of this? It's the same thing every day.
It was all cool when everything was all daisies and rainbows, but now that everything is in the shits, it's yeah.
He switched up on you real quick. That boy got pissed off. He not smiling. He not, I don't know if he's still donating or whatever else he's doing, but they covering him.
And if I'm not mistaken, that was his time. He returned back because he came and then he left, and he wasn't there for like 3 days or something. And then that's when he came back. Frustration is setting in for Deshaun, man. He tired. Shit, he tired. He's sick and tired of being sick and tired.
He just ready for the season to start so they can be on something else.
Yeah, that's what it is. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be irritated and tired of them too. But then again, I ain't do what he did. Or
I mean, because it's a for him, it's a personal matter. It's a serious matter, but it's exposed for everybody to put their 2 cents in on, and so that got to be uncomfortable and frustrating. You know what I mean?
And then I'm looking at this report and saying new reports indicated that Deshaun Watson is currently the subject of a grand jury investigation that could result in charges against the Houston quarterback.
God, dog.
Hey, man. 2021 ain't been good for him. That's for sure.
That came in today, 20 hours ago.
God, dog, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. What the man did, he did what he did, but and I pray for both.
Alleged. It has not been whatever, but they starting to put human trafficking charges. I'm seeing human trafficking section chief of Harris County. They got the Harris County chief of human trafficking on the investigation.
I wonder if it stems from. I know we're about to get out of this segment, but I wonder if it stems from the victim that did that podcast. And in the story she was telling, she was saying how the owner of the spa was like very all on in Deshaun, and he had different come through.
Had different women come through it.
Yeah.
It did in so many words. She wasn't trying to say that, but she said in a nutshell. She didn't say it was sex trafficking, but she did say she had a lot of other women to come through into that massage parlor. Right. So absolutely, in so many words, you are saying that it is sex trafficking. So that lady, whoever that lady is with that podcast, is just like the feds. It has a 90% rate of conviction. Because it had Derrick Jackson. She exposed Derrick Jackson. Ooh. The same lady that did that podcast is why when I seen her face, I'm like, oh my God, it's about to go down.
It's going down, man.
Yeah. It was good while it lasted, while we had a good quarterback.
Yeah, we did.
And he turned out to be some kind of sex demon.
Allegedly. Okay.
Allegedly.
Can't put the man on.
Allegedly. Don't come for us.
Oh, please don't.
It is not true.
Yeah, man.
So they say.
So
but prayers goes out to both parties is all I'm gonna say, man.
Yeah. Which is why we always say when we break out into Hollywood or acting or whatever, man. I'm not finna fool with some of y'all. But that's another story for another time.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So we getting ready to get into Critics Corner. We're going to talk about movies. We're going to talk about what's going on in the music industry. We're going to talk about what did Lizzo say to Cardi B? What did she say?
Or what Cardi B said.
Oh, y'all freaky.
Oh, what did Cardi B say to Lizzo? I just need to I need to Photoshop that meme of Shannon Sharp with that just like, dude, what y'all talking about? So we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about a little bit of Marvel news, a little bit of DC news. Did you see Suicide Squad? I know it came out last week, but did you see it? What you thought about it? All that and more, and plus Michael B. Jordan in the Critics Corner. Stay locked in. Just Acting Up Show. Y'all, welcome to the Critics Corner as I try to get these things going. So Lizzo and Cardi B. So Lizzo's her new music just dropped called Rumors. So, she's been out for a while, out of the game for a little bit. Well, she took a little break. When you hit a certain status, when you put out that first album and you take a break and you chill out and you get on IG, your Twitter, and all the other, social media sites, and Lizzo been doing what Lizzo does, showing her her backside to everywhere she get a chance to, body positivity, and I have no problem with that. I know some people probably do. They hey, it is what it is. So she's comfortable in her skin, and that's beautiful. That's great. However, so this video came out. She talked a little bit about that, touched on it, say hating on her body and this and this and this and that and that and that. Then she brings in Cardi B. Cardi B is pregnant. You got the belly all out in the video. They dancing and now. I didn't see the video itself. I heard it on the radio.
Natural beauty is in, James. What are you talking about?
Yeah, hey, man, I'm all for the natural beauty, man. I'm all for it, man. I do prefer the woman that doesn't really wear too much makeup, but I'm not a woman, so I can't really, hey, that's another. I don't got time for y'all come at me. Don't cancel me because I prefer natural beauty over all the makeup. A little touch up. Anyways.
I'm just let them talk because
just gonna let him go. You go ahead on. You go ahead on.
When you tell me you don't like women that wear makeup, I didn't say that. I'm just saying, hey, so hey, always try to cancel somebody. God dog it, boy.
Follow my steps in your Lord. In your word, dear Lord. Follow my steps in your word.
Ladies are beautiful with makeup and without makeup. That's just me. With makeup and without
order
makeup.
my steps in your word. But go ahead on, James.
But yeah, ladies, to put an end to that whole tirade. Ladies, you're beautiful with makeup and without makeup. Do what you do, whatever makes you feel beautiful and comfortable. But what Cardi B said to Lizzo during this video shoot, she leaned over to Lizzo and told Lizzo she wants to eat that thing. Meow. So
they freaky.
Yeah, this is different, man. They I don't.
Cardi B is wild. I'm pretty sure she said that to like break the ice. You know how like you have those people, and I like working with people like that. Well, not like Cardi because ain't nobody better not lean over and say no bullshit like that to me. But anyway, as I'm saying is, you walk in and you just try to break the ice to say something off the wall, and then it's, oh yeah, oh okay, all right, and then make you feel comfortable, So that's what I think. That's probably where that came from.
Yeah, man. This is the world. Hey, man, that's what it is. They let me see. Let me find an article. Lizzo says Cardi B told her she wants to perform cunnilingus on her. It made her a little such and such down there.
Remember a time when people used to just keep their sexual exploits to themselves?
Yeah.
I don't remember a time
their sexual fantasies to themselves. You don't have to tell us everything.
I don't remember a time like that, to be honest with you.
Oh my gosh.
Or maybe it's more open now. I don't know.
Yeah.
People are more open to it, but it's just like, man, keep some stuff just for your own bedroom. You ain't gotta tell me. I don't want to hear all that.
You don't gotta tell me all that. I straight up tell you, look, you ain't gotta tell me all that. Like go on with all that. Yeah, go, shit. So she said that she laughed at this and the things were so intense between them that the producer had to separate them for the rest of the shoot.
Oh, really?
Intense and how? Okay, asked why she assumed Cardi was joking about eating the round. Lizzo said she couldn't say if Cardi was joking or if she meant that she said because Cardi has always talked about, big girl round and big girl, yeah. So it's possible she meant what she said. She probably did. I don't know. Hey, it is what it is. If that's what y'all do, that's what y'all do. Okay. But it just it's making me laugh right now. I'm sorry. Don't mind me, y'all. Don't mind me. Go see the video. Do your own research on this. I don't know what performance you wanted to get from out of that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know Lizzo. I don't know Cardi B. I mean,
I didn't know she got offended. I thought she joked it off like,
you said she joked it off, but at the same time, it did something strange to her. So, I mean,
strange
Lizzo been
like
putting out there.
how, James? Enunciate. Strange like how, James?
It did something to her. Let's say
like what, James?
let's say that the waterfalls were
oh man.
Yeah.
Sprinkler system.
Yeah. It did something to it. It did something to it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So.
Okay, all right. In other news.
I'm looking like y'all. We just keep going down this road.
Hey man, it's out there now, man. So it's out there. So moving on. Besides all that, Nas, his album is fire.
Yeah,
so I don't know if y'all had. Yeah, you need to check that out. He got a song on there with Eminem. Trying to think who else. Somebody produced it. I can't think of the person's name right now. No shade towards that person. But Nas' album, King's Disease, is out. It's fire. It's dope. Nas always delivers, man. So.
And Kanye is still not out.
Yeah, Kanye still is not out. That boy just over there. What stadium is he at right now again?
He's in Atlanta.
Atlanta. Is it MetLife? I think it's MetLife Stadium.
MetLife.
Yeah. So he's living there, I guess. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know who.
No, I thought it was Mercedes-Benz.
Oh, Mercedes. I could be wrong. It's a stadium. He's at a stadium.
Yeah.
Something with an M. You're right. Something with an
M. He's just living there. I mean, I guess he's trying. I don't know who okayed that, who approved that, but I mean, he's just there.
I mean, he finessing everybody anyway. The hype he's built up. People don't pay. He didn't have two stadium listening parties. They say he paid so much to be there. He probably made that money back already, just on a promotion.
Yeah. He could have dropped that album right after the first listening party.
Mm-hmm.
He really could have. He really could.
He hyping it up big time, ain't he?
It's crazy too, because he's now both him, Rihanna, and Jay-Z, of course, all three of them are billionaires. Which is crazy because wasn't it a couple years ago? They said that Kanye West claimed that he was broke or said he was broke. I don't know how that worked, but I mean, hey, look like he's doing well for himself. I mean, hey.
Well, rich people broke and regular people broke is different.
It's completely different.
Completely different.
Say it again. Say it again.
Rich people broke and regular people broke is different.
Say it one more time.
This broke could be having $2 million in the bank.
Yeah, that's his broke.
Yeah.
Our broke could be having $200 in the bank. Exactly. We're not on the same level.
We're not. We're not the same.
I'm talking about broke where you go pull up to your favorite drive-through window and you give them your card and you looking and see if that receipt gonna come out and they hand you that your food. That's how broke. That's broke. That's broke. That's broke.
Yes.
Struggle meal broke.
That's broke.
Agreed.
Syrup sandwich and hot dog sandwich broke.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. that's broke. That's broke.
That ramen noodles and Vienna sausage broke.
Yeah. That's broke. Like that's like two piece 2 days is a gourmet meal broke.
$2. Yeah, that's right. That kind of broke. We was talking about this the other day. Bailing water to wash your clothes. That's broke. That's broke. Washing clothes and putting them on the metro. Yeah, that's broke.
Yeah, that's broke. When your lights get cut off and you light a candle and put that candle against the mirror in the bathroom, broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's broke.
That is broke.
Y'all actually should try that too if your lights get cut off. Put the candle against the mirror. It illuminates the whole entire bathroom. So.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Didn't
yes.
know that. Okay, wieners and ramen noodles broke.
Man. That's broke.
Yeah.
There's certain levels of broke.
Actually, that sounds pretty good right now.
Some ramen noodles?
Ramen noodles with some Hot dogs, that shit sound fire right now.
You know, once I got out of a certain level, you know,
It's hard to go back, dog. It really is. It's
I was
hard
like,
to go back.
no.
Like I'm not gonna lie to you, right? When this acting thing and I reach a certain level to be invited to certain celebrities shows to just talk. One show I'm not gonna do is cold balls. I'm not gonna sit in no tub and talk in the ice with cold water. Cause you know why? Cause when I was a kid, our gas got cut off and we had to do that shit for 2 months.
Ooh.
Taking the cold bath.
Ooh.
What I look like doing that shit on purpose? So Kevin Hart, thank you in advance. I'm not going to that show.
Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, that's ooh, man.
That's
I'm
tough.
sorry, man. That's tough.
That is real tough.
That's tough. That's tough. So that's why we say it's a different level of broke that these billionaires has. So yeah. But moving forward. But yeah, check out that music right there. And man, Chris, didn't you say that Bow Wow and Young Draco?
Yeah. Young Draco them said they came for y'all. You know, y'all talk about him all the time. He say him and Bow Wow dropped a record, and it's fire. It's fire. I ain't gonna lie, it jams. Like they snapping on the record. Like it's a hit for sure.
Bow Wow and Soulja Boy.
Bow Wow and Soulja Boy.
Man, shout out to Bow Wow and Soulja Boy, man.
Put some respect on their names for real, man.
Yeah. They surprises you with their talent because you know if you look past everything, it surprises you with their talent.
Yeah, the name of the record is called Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy. Yeah, so it was on. It looks like it's gonna be on the big Draco album that's coming out. Well, they dropped a video recently, so this past Friday. So they dropped a video. But yeah, the song, you know, which makes sense though, because Soulja Boy is a good producer, and Bow Wow is lyrical, and so we put, you know, I mean, the song is jamming. You know, it really is. I was like, okay, you know, like
it's that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like Chris let me listen to it before the show started. I'm like, okay, all right. So yeah, man, they say y'all stop playing with them.
put some respect on their name.
Put some respect.
Straight up, man. So I ain't gonna hate. I'm not gonna hate at all. Man, so moving forward. So other music news. I don't know. I mean, just got to wait and see what happened after this fallout. Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, they said that Nicki Minaj's husband and Kenneth Petty offered $500,000 of them things to his sexual assault victim to recant her allegations, alleges new lawsuit. Whew. So it says that, yeah, man. Looking at it on Yahoo News, says Nicki Minaj's husband Kenneth Petty pled guilty to attempted rape in 1994. His victim now suing for a couple for harassing and intimidating her to recant the allegations. The woman says Minaj offered $500,000 to recant her story. And as it goes on, rap superstar Nicki Minaj's husband, yada, read that. Petty served 4.5 years after pleading guilty to attempted rape of the woman when then 16 years old. The victim, now 43 years old, has filed a lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of New York, alleging that the couple harassed and intimidated her to try to make her revoke her story. According to TMZ, the lawsuit alleges that the victim and her family members started receiving communications for the couple after Petty was arrested last year for failing to register as a sex offender in California. So, and of course, the article goes on and on and on. And you can read that on Yahoo News. So yeah, I commend her for staying with her husband and trying to work things out. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more to it than what is being stated right there, of course. So just have to wait for the fallout for that. So
agree.
Yeah. So hearts and prayers to everybody that's involved with that, because that ain't no. I mean, that's a. I mean, hey,
That's hard.
That's hard. That's hard. That is hard. So moving on and moving forward into other news. So the Marvel's What If series, it's now out.
What?
I saw the first episode of it. I can't remember how many episodes they're doing, but of course they're taking some actors that gave their talents to Marvel. They're not using everybody because I guess people's I don't know how it goes with voiceover animation, but I guess scheduling or money wise and all that goes into play, I guess. But Haley Atwell, that is on Marvel's Agent Carter and who was on Captain America: First Avenger, she lent her voice talents to the first episode, and she is Captain Britain. Is Captain Britain, I think. But yeah, she was on the first episode, and they pretty much did a What If series because there are comic books out there like that with the What If series. So they're saying what happens if Captain America Steve Rogers didn't take the serum, but Peggy Carter takes the serum. So yeah,
I like the way they did it. It was really good. It was really good. A lot of, and still, it was interesting to see that a lot of the things Steve Rogers still, well, without giving anything away, her and Steve Rogers still had this little thing going on, and it was like the way they did it was very well. I'm like, that'd have been interesting. I don't know if I would want to see it in movie form, but it's a good dynamic to play out in the What If.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for it to build up because my life is a little bit chaotic right now. Mm-hmm. And goddamn Marvel, they don't make it better for you at all. So they just give you, they stresses you out at the end of every episode.
I'm telling you, man. They will. It's I like it, man. It was a good solid episode. I like the artwork is dope. They took a couple people from the first Captain America, like I don't know if y'all know what's that guy name? The one who played the Dung, I don't know if y'all remember, the one who played the Dung Dugan in the first Captain America film. I think his real name is, last name is McDowell or whatever.
Don't make me lie.
Yeah, you probably have to look it up and see. But they landed his voice. He was on there. I mean, even though it was small snippet parts, because it's only 30 minutes, so it's only so much you can fit into that 30 minutes, frame. But I thought it was cool that they brought some of those voices back. They brought Sebastian Stan, Bucky. He was in it. His voice has been lended to it. But I know for a fact next week's episode is going to be the highest watch. That's just my opinion, because that's the episode that Chadwick Boseman, T'Challa, is going to be on that one. Mm. So, and we know that is like, I think that's very last performance before he passed away. Mm. And it's cool that, the day of his passing is not too far away from us. I think it was August 28th, because I looked it up a couple of days ago. I think August 28th is the day that we got the news that he passed away. And so his final Marvel appearance, I think his final overall appearance in movies, I think this is it, I think. So yeah, you know that's gonna be one of the highest watched. So
yeah.
So and, I don't know.
What if they had Terrence Howard on there?
Say, man. Hey, man. Where we going, man? Watch out, man. They shooting rockets, man.
Terrence Howard, don't be surprised, man, because as Marvel is how they are, they don't have no burials. They just, hey, yeah, that sounds good. Throw that in there. Yeah, throw that in there. Put that in there. So I would not be surprised if he has a part. In some kind of way, Terrence Howard gets a Marvel part. I wouldn't be surprised. I honestly thought that he was going to be the Remain when you sent me that text, Chris. I'm like, Chris killed me. I thought he was going to play the guy. I thought he was going to play the last one that remained. I'm like, oh, shit, Chris. But then I understood the joke after I saw that episode. So.
Yeah, man, you got to get the jokes, man. Let me stop. Don't sue me.
Man, I mean, they might as well, because I mean, with the route that they're going, they opened up different, universes and timelines and everything else. I mean, be honest with you, I was hoping that they would have stepped up and did that in what was it? I think it was Avengers Endgame when they all went to the past. I said, how funny it would have been. It would have been if Don Cheadle would have went through the past and he ran across Terrence Howard in the first Iron Man.
That would have been hilarious.
That would have been funny.
That would have been funny. Seriously.
He look a little different, man.
Dude, different skin color. Like, who is that? And then just have Robert Downey Jr. come up like, I don't know who the hell that is. Like, dude, you know who it is, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. McGee.
Exactly.
No, you know who it is. Say, man. Say, when I say man, I mean mankind, man. All right, I'm sorry. I'm trying to stop. But yeah, Marvel's What If series, y'all check that out. And it's pretty good. A lot of people are hating on it, but I'm like, if we really look at it, to me, the first Captain America movie, it's a dude with a shield in World War II, was it? So it's like
they stuck true to the storyline for sure. For what happened in the movies, they just they really just changed a few things that set up a whole nother course of events. But if they stay true to what the movies that came out, they stay true to everything that was going on in the movies. Yeah. So
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. So, in other news, Suicide Squad came out last week. What did y'all get a chance to watch it?
I did.
I
think they underutilized Pete Davidson. I was sad to see him go so quickly. You know, he was like, I wanted more of him in the movie and less of Polka Dot Man. What the
Polka Dot Man was funny, bro.
Yeah.
Polka Dot Man was funny. You go ahead. What you about to say?
Or at least they should have added Pete to the team. You know, they didn't have to kill him off. Oh, so excuse me, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. I felt the same way too. I felt like they didn't even show his powers.
Right.
Like at least Savant, you got to see his powers. But Pete Davis didn't have no powers. Like they didn't show anything.
It's like he got to check this for showing up and doing doing like 2 shots and calling.
Yeah, 2 shots. Yeah, we're really 3 because they showed them backstory when he was in the prison. But yeah, they did. I was disappointed. My biggest disappointment was Captain Boomerang. I like Captain Boomerang.
Yeah, man, I like Captain Boomerang too, man.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to. What was? I'm sorry. What was Pete Davidson's character? Blackheart. Let me see. Blackguard. I don't know. Who's the Blackguard Pete Davidson Suicide character? I'm like, who is he? Okay, so Blackguard's first appearance was within the pages of Boomerang Road, 1967. What do you do, sir? So I'll read into it. I'll look up to it and see what he does. And but yeah, man, I kind of want to see him have a little bit longer, some more scenes in it to see what he can do, because Pete Davidson is hilarious. When I like Pete Davidson. That damn weasel though.
That's James Gunn's brother that's playing him too.
Playing the weasel?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. That thing kind of creeped me out. I could have done without that too.
He looked like he was on crack. That weasel like been through some things, bro. Like the weasel was just. The boy said, "Is this a dog?" And so like he died within 10 minutes of the movie. Like he can't swim.
Oh well, there is an end credit.
There is an end credit.
Well, yeah, there is an end credit, so not too much spoilers. But the damn weasel can't swim.
That was funny because I can't swim, so that would happen to me.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the weasel. My bad, bro.
That's fine. I ain't tripping. But see, unlike the weasel, I'm gonna speak. God damn it! I see them jumping off the back of that damn helicopter. I'm like, hell no! Hey man, they didn't tell you I don't know how to swim. Well, me and Rick Flag, we finna go hand in hand to come out this damn helicopter. You gonna
Like,
hold
look,
me?
Yeah, man. Like, look, get me closer to the ground, bro.
Yeah,
Please.
Get me closer to the ground.
And see, I didn't realize. Sylvester Stallone was in there too. He was King Shark.
Yeah, I said that when it had came before it dropped. Yeah,
He didn't register. So when I watched it, I was like, oh, that's what I heard it was. Oh.
Yeah, he was King Shark, man, and I was like, okay. I think John Cena did really good. I know they said they're going to do, well, that'll be a spoiler, but I mean, hey, well, it is what it is. So John Cena, it's already out there already, but they were saying they're going to do a Peacemaker film or series with John Cena as Peacemaker, who stole the Peacemaker costume.
Yeah.
What's that, Mike?
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah. And so yeah, he did his thing, man. I'm happy for John Cena, man. He's back in wrestling again. I guess after he did all those films, he said he want to keep that money bag coming. So he went back to wrestling. They're gonna do SummerSlam soon. Yeah, shout out to John Cena, everybody in the cast. Margot Robbie, she did her thing. She is Harley Quinn. So
there's nobody that can take that away from her, man.
No.
Not at all.
She bodies that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did her thing. Hold on.
Idris Elba did great, and I'm glad that he kept, because he didn't want to do Deathstroke. Not Deathstroke. What was Will Smith's character? What was the name of his character?
Deadshot.
Deadshot.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't want to do Deadshot, so he wanted to do something else because it was an honor. I don't know how true it was. I just, heard just a rumor that he didn't want to do Deadshot.
Yeah.
So, but he completely took a dump on Bloodsport version of Vin Diesel's version of Bloodsport. I'm gonna be honest with you, Bloodsport has been out for a minute, and I have not seen it. But after seeing Idris Elba, Bloodsport makes me want to go see Vin Diesel's Bloodsport.
Well, hold on, let me see. Is that the same character?
Oh, it's the same. Is it the same? It's the same.
They don't give you as much backstory. Well, it's Vin Diesel's is different. It could be his own. It could be two different versions of it. The way I looked at it, because the way Vin Diesel's was, I liked Vin Diesel's version. It was really good.
Wait, let me see. I'm looking at it right now. Vin Diesel was Bloodshot.
Bloodshot.
Yeah, Bloodshot.
Okay.
Yeah, different. The one who everybody wanted to do Bloodshot, the Vin Diesel one, was, you remember Tommy from I remember Tommy from Power Rangers?
Yeah.
He originally did Bloodshot quite a while ago. I think they had a web series of it. And he did it so well, everybody was loving his character. They wanted him to do Bloodshot. But then they had Vin Diesel come out and do it, and everybody was like, nah, they just didn't hit fans like how they wanted to hit. So, but I mean, yeah, Idris did good. I liked Idris. I enjoyed Idris in that, yeah. And he's also good.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We were about to say the same thing. Go ahead.
About Knuckles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, and also he just got casted as Knuckles for Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Sonic 2.
Yeah. I like it. I like it.
Oh.
I dig it, man. I dig it. I mean, I like the first Sonic. I mean,
that's pretty good. Dr. Robotnik. Jim Carrey was.
Oh, that was too funny, bro. That was too funny. He killed that.
He did. And also, if you're looking for a good Netflix and chill movie this weekend with whoever you chilling with or Netflix with, there was a movie that came out called Resort to Love. It's a romance comedy, but it's with Christina Milian and Seneca Walls that was on Power and American Soul.
Oh yeah.
And Jay Farrow. And it was really funny, good movie.
Cool. I forgot about that film. It's coming out too. Appreciate it. That's another one. And Don't forget that Don't Breathe 2 is out.
Yeah, I seen that last night. That was pretty good.
Did you see the first one? You saw the first one too, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the first one I didn't know about it until Don't Breathe 2 came. I'm like, there was a 2, and then I found out. I'm like, oh, that first one. I was like, man, what is going on? So
I like the fact that they don't put too much exaggeration on a blind man's abilities of what he can do, because that is true. Your once one sense is down, the other one enhances itself. So he has great hearing, and he pays attention to, because he is a beast in his own home.
Yeah,
he is an absolute monster in his own home.
I watched the first one, so go watch the second one.
Yeah, watch the first one. Watch the first one. But I'm glad that they kept it, because this one they kind of, I'm not gonna give away the movie too much, but they kind of made him more of, he has to be independent as not being in the home, you know.
Yeah.
So it was like, how they gonna do this? Are you gonna go a little bit too much in it, or are you just gonna keep it to like, okay, a blind man could do this. A blind man do have the abilities to move like this. And plus, on top of that, he's a soldier, decorated soldier. So there you go. He knows how to move around without have to actually see. And he sees better than the ones that see. So
man,
I love it. I like it. I can't wait till they come out with a third one.
Before we end this segment off, if y'all want to do more in-depth analysis and breakdown of films, what you could do is just slide on over to Joffice VIP room. I would have a wine glass and tell y'all how it is right now, but it's all good and gravy. So yes, go into Joffice VIP room on YouTube as well. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we talk about movie reviews. I used to do video games as well, but hey, I don't got that PS5 money, so y'all don't have to wait on that. And also wait till I get to a certain amount of subscribers to do that again. So go ahead, slide over to Joffice VIP room and check out some content there. And if you want to join in on the Joffice VIP room, just inbox us on the Just Acting Up show and spread the word. Sharing is caring. It can be fun. And like, comment, share, subscribe on the Just Acting Up show. Keep this good thing going. So, you know what I'm talking about? It's like, it's like a circle. Love is like a circle, Show that love to us. Comment, subscribe, like. And let's move on to the next segment, y'all. We're going to give some flowers out to, well, I ain't gonna say
dunce
flowers.
Hats.
Ain't gonna get no flowers.
Yeah, I'll get some dunce hats.
Yeah. We don't give you flowers. We're going to give you some dunce hats for the Just Acting Up. So we're going to see who made history. So stay locked in and find out who was out there just acting up. All right, y'all. We are at that segment, that time again. Let's get the dunce hats out, ladies and gentlemen, because these people deserve it. I can't sugarcoat it. It is what it is. So
I can't sugarcoat it at all.
No, I mean, there's a certain point in time where you just do what you do, and we have to do what we do and tell you just acting up. So Chris, brother, who get the dunce hat today? Who made history?
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about a CNN interview that was done about this young lady, Daisha Kelly. They profiled her under the pretense that her and 3 girls were facing imminent eviction. Due to the pandemic, they didn't get the moratorium extended to them to not be thrown out of their home. And the daughters, who were 5, 6, and 8, were to be evicted. And so here's where it gets interesting, right? She started a GoFundMe with the goal of raising $2,000 to pay for rent. Consequently, she raised $230,000. So within hours, money began to flood into her fundraiser campaign on GoFundMe. And, she was really taking it all in. I want to thank everybody. Thank you so much. You're blessing me and my family. I'm still in denial. Whoop de whoop whoop, right? And so in the update, CNN wrote on his website that they had verified the story. And to come to find out, they learned that the children are cared for by their mother, which is not Miss Kelly.
Oh, hell no.
And their father, who is Kelly's boyfriend. And so it turned out that she was kind of lying. lying about the whole deal. And so, okay, so turns out that after the interview, though, she did cause for the CDC to issue an eviction moratorium in her state for those affected by COVID-19. Now, as for Kelly and her family, the 3 girls are expected to return to their biological mother's home for school, which they live with, not with her. She only takes care of the girls in her home for periods of time, and it's just a big mess. She did state that those requesting refunds for their donations could have them fully refunded for a brief period, but the monies will be used to regain her financial footing and be saved in an account for the young girls. And so as of early Thursday, the GoFundMe amount raised has shrinked to less than $193,000. I mean, she still kind of came up. So, she finessed.
So let me reiterate here. Okay. So this woman started a GoFundMe page because of her and her 3 daughters was going to be evicted from out of the apartment, correct?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was not her daughters. So
no. I'm just saying before we get to that. Okay, so 3 daughters, and including her, of course, getting evicted from their apartment. So she started a GoFundMe page.
Right, asking for $2,000.
Asking for $2,000, and it got that much national attention, and it hit.
Right, they were interviewed by CNN, her and the girls.
Okay, and so because she got impacted by the pandemic, right?
Right.
Okay, and then she ended up with $200,000.
$230,000.
$230,000. So CNN went back and they did their investigation, come to find out those kids are not biologically hers.
Well, yeah, they don't even stay. They stay with the mom. They're with the mom. But so she dates the father.
She dates the father, but those kids stay with the mom.
Right.
Okay.
And so the people who asked for their money back, she gave the money back, but she said she was going to still use some of it to recover, get her footing, and anything else will go towards the girls, for the girls, I guess, future funds. So she still ended up with like around 190-something thousand, a little bit less. So it's like
finesse.
Houston. She's from Houston.
No. Remember I said she lost her job as a casino dealer.
Louisiana?
Nevada?
Vegas. Yep.
Vegas. God. Ooh. Well,
Las Vegas. That was a good finesse. But
that was a good finesse, but I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be the downside of that. It's gonna be a lot of people that ain't gonna trust our plights and our problems, because it's like we are all trying to finesse people.
Yeah.
That's why I don't trust nobody with a GoFundMe page. You got a GoFundMe, what you want? When you get out there, you trying to get money for free. You try to hustle everybody in their little pocket change, because that's how the situation happens.
Yeah, man. I don't do them whole GoFundMes and everything, and I'm like,
It don't sit well with my spirit.
No, it doesn't.
Right.
No.
Now, we're gonna go to this other story here. This is about a Karen. We have another Karen. A white woman, of course, who went to her black neighbor's door to complain about a flag. I'll tell you what it was featuring in a second. But this video was posted on TikTok by the user Ambrosia, where there was an interaction where the Karen, she can be seen approaching the door, acting friendly, then proceeding to get upset about the charming flag. Well, I'm just telling you, I don't like it, is what the woman said. We have rules and we don't want to have to find out what they are, but I don't like it. You need to take this down. Like, she was just going off on a lady about the flag that they had hanging up. She tells the neighbor she's not part of the homeowners association, and which she insists there's rules for the, well, I'll cut that part. I didn't get to proofread this one. Now, she told the lady that she's allowed, the lady who took the film told her that she's allowed to have her opinion. And after the neighbor insists that the flag makes the neighborhood look tacky, before eventually leaving, she did a follow-up video to show everybody what the flag looked like, right? And when you take a closer look at it, so she's like, hey, I want y'all to see what this offensive flag is that had this lady so upset.
Mm.
You want to know what it was?
What's the flag?
It is Tigger from Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, hell no.
And
How
That's funny.
how did Tigger do something to her?
huh?
What's it a story? It's like did
Is she
Tigger
a
do
part
something?
of PETA or something? Shit, I don't understand.
I mean,
She was like, she was highly upset with Tigger from, I don't know, maybe she got a past trauma that she never dealt with, you know.
People
Maybe
are so triggered just to say they triggered.
like why? What is the flag doing to you? Like,
That's crazy, bro.
and you know, it's never good because it's like, let's say you just wanted to find an issue with the black people in the neighborhood. That's
he's looking for stuff.
Florida.
Florida. What you think, James?
I'm gonna go. I don't know. Mississippi.
Mississippi. That's a good guess. It's in Alabama.
Oh damn.
Alabama.
God damn. Alabama.
Alabama.
Shit. Well, they're not a fan of Winnie the Pooh in Alabama.
We don't like Tiggers and we don't like. Okay, let me stop.
We don't like Tiggers and we don't like.
What did Tigger do to her? Did she not like Winnie the Pooh when she grew up or something? Who don't like Winnie the Pooh?
You know, that's something like a video that I saw where this woman got mad at this lady allowing her kids to play on those little electric cars, toy cars.
Yeah.
She's like, she doesn't have any license to operate that.
What?
She was serious. I had to look at it like 5 times. I'm like, nah, this is a skit. This is not for real. But it was for real.
Right,
that was a real person.
People, man.
Just
Yeah.
2021.
2021.
2021.
And then she said it herself. She knows that it's not against the rules. The flag is there, but it just bothers me and you need to take it down. You know, I would have been petty and I would have put up so many multiple Tigger flags.
So like a Winnie the Pooh this and a Tigger that and a Tigger this, just to be on the petty side.
I would have put Tigger, Pooh, Roo, the little baby kangaroo, the kangaroo that's on there called Kanga.
Can't forget
the wild
Eeyore. Can't forget him.
Yep. Eeyore been right there at your front door. I've been petty.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best response in my personal opinion.
I mean, what did that do?
Like a certain someone told me to not park in their parking spot at the job, and I still park there every single day. This rental car is going to be there every single day. Then when I get me another vehicle, it's going to be there every single day.
And apparently she issued an apology to the lady after everything went viral, you know, so, you know, now she's feeling, I guess, the brunt of her actions. Let's say that.
What's really going on?
What is? I don't know.
We got some characters around here. We got some characters for real in the world.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we about to go ahead and get to the balancing act where we focus on mental health, or we give flowers and roses out to those who are well deserved. So stick around, tune in, stay locked in to Just Act Enough Show.
Oh, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the balancing act where we focus on mental health, where we focus on giving flowers out to everyone. If you go to our Instagram page, we did give flowers out to Courtney Kemp, the creator of the Power series. And also we gave flowers out to Angela Bassett. Both of them have secured the bag, man. So, you know, shout out to them on what they did. Angela Bassett becoming one of the highest paid Black actresses out there on network television, well deserved. She's been in the game for forever, ever. Doesn't look. She's 62, I think. She in the 60s. Looks nowhere near it. But she put in great films like What Love's Got to Do with It, Waiting to Exhale, and the list just goes on and on and on. So she's on the show called 911 on Fox. Great show. Watch it. Trust me, you won't regret it. And also Courtney Kemp, of course, she did Power. She just struck a deal with Netflix where she will have a plethora of projects where she can work with. So they're representing us well. And also give another shout out to Robin Williams and his family. Of course, Robin Williams passed away in the year 2014. And, he, his birthday, the day of his passing is, I can't remember what the day of his passing is, but pretty much his birthday is, I think, August 11th, I believe. So have to acknowledge him for paving the way for a lot of people, a lot of actors and actresses out there, a lot of heroes. I knew him when I think it was Aladdin or Mrs. Doubtfire and Jumanji, kids shows like that. He was an actor that couldn't do no wrong. And, of course, we all know that he succumbed to, some mental illness, which brings up, the balancing act. We always focus on mental illness and saying that if you need help, go out there and get help. But we know that there are levels to it, and there's always something going on, that battle inside you. So shout out to Robin Williams and his family. A great man, despite the fact of what he dealt with mentally. Every time he was on screen, and from what other actors and actresses said, he was always a joy to be around. He always shared a laugh with somebody. I saw so many quotes of, Robin Williams, of what he was saying, that, people that care a lot and people that are really going through something, they want others around them to feel joy and happiness because they know what true depression is. And every time you turn on a Robin Williams on YouTube or on the films or movies or whatever, he gave his all. He gave everything. So and that's it to close on my statement on that. Mental health issues. If you got something going on, do your best to get some help, seek some help, and take those necessary steps into having a better life. Of course, it always follows you around. So I know it's a lot of work, and I know it takes a lot of energy to deal with what you're dealing with. So I give my flowers out to people that dealing with everything out there mentally that's you feel that's holding you back. So that's all I have for this segment. Do y'all have anything to touch on or anything with that? So
no, just know that you're not the only one that's dealing with a lot. Things are not done to you on purpose. It's, everybody has their trials, everybody has their seasons, and just realize that it is a season. And just like seasons, it tends to change, so it's never gonna stay the same. But it's okay to have someone to lean on, to talk to, and just realize that you're not the only one that's going through it. That's it.
Yeah, same. I agree. As someone once said, the struggle you're in today is developing the strength you'll have for tomorrow. And so just know, where you may be at your lowest right now, you're not gonna always be there, and it's gonna make you stronger, for the future. So it's gonna work itself out, man. So just hang in there, don't give up. Talk to somebody if you need to.
Yeah, man, I agree, man. To go back and read what I said, Robin Williams, his name was Robin McLaurin Williams. He passed away July 21st. His date of birth was July 21st, 1951. The day that he passed away was August 11th of the year 2014. And he was 63 years old. Still has some life to live, man. And yeah, man, like I said, he was always a joy, man. And those demons got the best of him. He tried to get help, and so what was one of y'all favorite Robin Williams films, that y'all can think of? So, Jumanji? Yeah.
I like his earlier work with them. Cork and Mandy. I just
You
got
know,
off the page. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I remember watching that as a kid. I mean, by that time it was old, but yeah, they used to have the reruns on
Nick
TV
at Night
Land.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
TV Land. Yeah, TV Land and Nick at Night.
Yeah, man. He has quite the catalog. He can do so many impressions, so many voices. He's been exposed.
1 hour photo. Oh man, that's it. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Robin Williams was that guy, man. So many impressions, so many things he can do. His catalog, his range as an actor was just amazing, man. So yeah. So thank you all. Like we said, Just Acting Up Show, we give our flowers out to everyone that's dealing with mental health out there. All right, just tapping in. Another good show. One in the books, man. So thank you all for tuning in to Just Acting Up Show. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We like talking to y'all, man. We want to hear what y'all say about the show. So not only as you subscribe, that bell button is right there. So
Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe.
Yes, indeed. We got some, like we said earlier, we got some great interviews coming up real soon. Check out our other interviews. We interviewed a lot of people, from Maven Gray to Mariah to J Dane to Kibo. I mean, we've been hitting it, man. So
Yeah.
On the damn thing.
yeah.
We're on our way.
Yes, indeed. We are on our way. So you never know what's going to happen when you take on something that you just have fun with, and what's the end result. So, just start. And that's one of my messages out there to anybody that's watching us, and say, hey, man, y'all, 'cause I hear it all the time. Every time I'm like, hey, man, y'all doing good, man. I watch our show a little bit, man. Man, y'all can do this and this. No, okay, appreciate it. They said, but man, I keep telling myself I need to do what y'all do. Let's start, man.
That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do. Someone just say, man, you just started to, just start doing that. I wish I could do that too. Man, all you got to do is make that first step, and then everything is going to fall in place. I promise you.
It's crazy. That falls right in line with my quote for today.
What's your quote, bro?
What's your quote?
There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. So think about that. Food for thought.
I'm telling you, man. I dig that, man. So we about to get out of here. Last quote of the day, since we just spoke about Robin Williams. One of his quotes was saying, everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind, always. So
that's right.
Yeah, man. Take all them, take them gems that Chris just dropped. Take that gem and remember what Mike said. And if you do something stupid, remember, Mike will let you know
that God was not with you that day. He was not.
He might not be with you.
He might not be with you.
Oh my God! People jumping in lines, dens, and trying to test the line and all that. Man, y'all chill out, man. Sit down. Anyways, we got here. Oh, what you want to say?
No, I'm just saying, y'all be safe out there.
Yeah, please be safe.